I think we had a problem that we didn't quite finish yesterday, so we need to finish going over that one, and then we're doing one more. Okay, we were on number 14. So we had drawn the scatter plot, or you should have. We should have found the best fitting line, and we needed to plug in the number, and I know a bunch of you got it, but I stopped after that. I was answering questions. So this one, now we just need to take this and plug in the number that we had for x, which was 20. And we get what for that? In the book. So 370.8, and then we're done with that one. Alright, so we're going to do one more problem where we run through everything. I'm not going to copy the table over because it's bigger, but we're going to look at number 20. Alright, so number 20 has a big table, so I want you to go to your calculator, go to Stat Edit, and start typing the numbers in from number 20. $118. You shouldn't need to do that. You don't have to do that. You can literally just go up to the top of the list and just start typing, and it'll overwrite them. This problem says use a graphing calculator to find and graph the equation of the best fitting line. So this one I'm not requiring you to do by hand. The other ones it says to draw a scatter plot first, so yes, you would need to do it by hand. With labels and everything. With this one, we're just going to ballpark it and make it look halfway decent. Do what? Just wait a second. I'm going to do it with everybody. I'm waiting for everybody to get them all in. Alright, once you have your numbers typed in, look up so I know we're ready. No, wait for everybody. If you are done typing in your numbers, you can go clear your y equals. I hit y equals and clear. Everybody have their numbers in? Anybody still working on their numbers? Alright, so now you hit second quit to get out of all that. Okay, so now I want to go and graph the scatter plot first. So what do I hit to do that? Second stat plot. Make sure the first one's on, or whatever one you're using. And then select the one that's the scatter plot. X list, Y list. Choose your favorite mark, and then what? Zoom, and then what? Zoom 9, which is zoom stat. What's different about this one than the other ones we've done? Yep, hold on, let me try to focus this back in really quick. It doesn't like the calculator screen. There we go. Alright, so now I want to draw the best fitting curve. You have your stat plot on. Make sure you're arrowed all the way down to here when you press zoom. If you hit it while you're up in any of this other stuff, it won't work. That probably means you don't have the right number of points in each list. Yeah, you're missing a number somewhere because your lists aren't even, so it won't graph it. Alright, so we have this. So now, if I want to graph the linear regression line, what do I hit to do that? Stat 4 is going to clear my list. Yep. Yep. How do I store it here? Alpha trace, pick your favorite Y variable. Calculate. So these problems here, 20 is asking for the equation, and then it wants basically a rough sketch of what this looks like. So our equation for 20 would be, and let's just say the general rule, round to 2 decimal places with these kind. So y equals negative 0.01 x plus 98.13. Okay, if you go to your y equals, you'll see that equation written there out to like 1,000,000 decimal places. And then if you just hit your graph button again, and now it'll graph the line through your scatter plot. Hit graph. Okay, so now basically all I'm looking for on your paper is for you to copy your calculator screen. What do you mean? Oh, I just was showing them where it is, so it's just in y equals. I was just showing that the equation's there. Make sure it's there, and then just hit the graph button again. So I drew in my points. Make sure you at least have the right number of points, please. And then just draw a line through it, and that's all you have to do for those ones. It doesn't. Your line's not straight, or your hand-drawn picture isn't straight. That's okay. Mine's not either. Mine's got a little curve to it. Write down the equation, and then graph. Then you're done. Well, write it down on your paper, but you're done. Okay, so I'm going to give you 19 to do, okay? So when you do that, you just copy it off your calculator, okay? Ones like 10 through 15, you need to actually graph it with labeling the graph and everything. Okay, but these ones are like way bigger, so I'm not going to ask you to like write in all these numbers like I did up here in the above ones. Second quit. How to clear the list? Yeah. Does anybody else need to see that scatter plot again? Because once I clear it, I'm not going to go type everything back in. No, we're good. Okay, so hit stat. And then your fourth option is to clear list. You're going to hit that. And then you're going to hit second stat, which is going to bring up the list and whichever ones you want to clear. If I want to clear L1, and then hit enter, and it'll tell me it's done. So then I can go over and I can see that my L1 is now cleared. But you can literally just start typing over it. If I want to change my L2, I just start typing and it changes them. It just overwrites them. So you don't have to clear them. The only time I would clear it is after you've done like a really big one, because then you're going to have to go in and just delete a bunch of individual numbers. Alright, any questions about any of this? Okay, so then your problems, which you have a long time to do them. Okay, there is still going to be a quiz Friday, like I mentioned, a quiz, because I want to make sure you guys can do this on your own on a quiz. But we probably won't be all the way through section 8 at that point, so it'll be through from section 5 to section 7 and maybe a little bit of 8 based on whatever we've covered by Wednesday, basically. So depending on what we get through tomorrow, Thursday we'll review, and then Friday after the quiz we'll finish the section, and then probably test next Tuesday. Okay. Let's see. We did 3 through 5 in class. I don't know. We did 8, 7, 9. And just to give y'all lots of practice, and since there's a lot of time, I am going to have you guys do all of these ones, because you should have more than enough time to get them done. 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, and 19 due tomorrow.